Alright guys, it's a bright and early morning. I just got back to Sweden, so I'm actually heading straight from the airport to the build site where they're building at the skate park. I left 2 weeks ago for Crankworx in New Zealand, and they've been going at it so hard, and I got some pictures and stuff, and you guys are in for a treat. This is episode 3 of the build series. They've been doing so much when I've been gone, and I can't wait to show you guys and see it in real life. And we're obviously gonna build a ton today. Oh, I kind of forgot to film when I walked in for the first time, but we're outside here now. We're gonna walk in and act like it was the first time. Just immediately when you get in, this was not here when I left. So the guys have been at it quite heavily when I was gone. I didn't expect everything of this to be here when I got back, but I'm just gonna do a quick pan around and you guys can see what happened, then we're gonna talk about everything. Just look at the state of the place already. It's absolutely insane. Just to begin with, the whole wall wasn't even finished when I left for New Zealand, and now it's fully finished, the whole thing. I mean, even the whole bowl corner and everything wasn't finished when I was here, and especially not the wall art. That wasn't even started on when I left 2 weeks ago. And obviously, they did an amazing job. This looks absolutely unreal, and I can't wait to try it. Only the straight part from there to the beginning of the wall ride corner is 17 meters. That's quite hard to put into perspective on a camera. Quarter pipe, a different quarter pipe with a bowl corner, wall ride all the way around. We are gonna extend this to a different radius of a vert wall all the way out to the paint there. And that's gonna be the wall that catches you after a feature here. To be honest, I just think that we're gonna roll, because the boys were kind enough to film a bunch of time lapses when I was gone. I think we're just gonna roll that, and you guys can see the process of all of this getting built. It's absolutely insane. Look how much it is. Walk through a lot for you guys to even know what happened. Well, they definitely upgraded the hangout area when we were having our Swedish fika and lunches. So there's a lot to talk about. So basically it started off by them building this little balcony, or what to call it here, up here. And then they built that section there that you can see from there. That is also higher from the ground. And basically after that, they just started by doing these quarter pipes and vert walls that are gonna carry speed throughout the whole park. So I guess this area up here is supposed to be 3 meters wide, and this is where we're gonna start for all the lines in the park. There's not gonna be any area over there where you can start. You're basically just gonna have to stand here and roll into different sorts of quarter pipes or vert wall to get speed for the whole park later on. There's gonna be another line going that way, there's another line there and a line there, and then there's some hips and stuff. This whole section here, which is a vert wall in the middle, that's where you're supposed to get speed from this box jump here. You can also choose to go from quarter pipe into the vert wall if you want, or even just hit that as a flyout. They even built a little bit of a no spunk feature on that quarter pipe, so you can use it as a bit of a flyout up there when everyone's gonna stand though, so you don't want to be the guy. This is a normal quarter pipe, and that's gonna be kind of like a rolling into a feature that goes this way and that way. So it's gonna have a bit of a multi-purpose lane. It's gonna be a speed lane, so you can launch as much speed as you possibly can into that 3 meter tall kicker booster thing into the big vert wall. The actual vert wall is 3.4 meter tall. These quarter pipes on the sides are 225 tall, so 2.25 tall. That's going to be quite suiting, because if we're scaling up, that means that we need to carry more speed from that step-up box jump there, and that's usually quite hard in a skate park. So this platform here underneath, we are going to have like a bit of a changing room. We're going to put a kitchen in there, a couple stools and benches. Monster is also going to be kind enough to provide a couple fridges and stuff, so we can have fresh drinks, cold stuff. And also in the meantime, when I was gone, they built this toilet, and there's going to be a fresh new toilet there, a sink, a shower, heating, which is really nice. I just love when there's a lot of things happening and things go quick, and this is just so exciting when you actually get back. So much have happened already. Also, not to mention, the locals and stuff did a bit of a get together and put plywood on all the walls to cover up and painted them white. That just looks a lot more fresh, and the isolation works a lot better with that as well. Everything here just got a lot brighter and nicer. Big up to all the locals that are riding here, and for all the hours that you guys put in. This looks amazing. So if you are a sponsor, look at these like really nice and clean walls here. You could pitch in or like provide wood or anything you want. We need everything we can to get this place up and running. Hit us up, hit me up on Instagram, and we'll figure something out. We can put logos on the walls and stuff, so we're open for discussions. So this box jump here that the boys built when I was gone, I actually just told them to eyeball it and freeball it, because it's so hard for me on a FaceTime screen sitting from the other side of the world to even like be able to know what's happening, what kind of speed we're gonna carry. 2.2 meter tall kicker, which is already quite a lot more progressive and big than a normal skate park kicker. Quite a long radius to make it really nice and comfortable, not too tight, but still a steep kicker that we're gonna be able to shoot as high as we can. The actual landing, the top of the landing is 3 meters tall, so that makes the step up 80 centimeters. That's not too much. The old box jump we had that was stepped up was way too much. We didn't actually get a lot of air time. And then you can land, you can obviously go either quarter pipe to wall or just steam into the wall, go over to the next feature that I'm really, really excited about. This is an insane feature that we've been working on. So before I even show and talk about the step down feature, we actually started building it this morning, but I just got carried away as soon as I got here and we started building, and I didn't film that an intro and stuff. So yeah, there it is.
And everybody's got to run, and ain't nobody gonna hold you. And everybody needs someone. Don't try to go alone. Don't say I never told you. When you wake up tomorrow and your heart ain't feeling right, I'd love to steal up all the say goodbye.
Nej, stopp, det är mjölk i kaffet.
Ja, gott.
Nu har vi mjölk.
Say goodbye to pain and sorrow every day and every night.
Grande.
This feature here in the background that we're working on today have been the one that I've been most excited about in the whole park, actually, apart from the one after that. Actually, it's been like the whole park is just so well thought out. We had countless of SketchUps and different sort of scenarios, how we could build a park. We flipped everything around to just match everything around. But anyways, this feature here in the background was originally inspired by the old skate park called the Kitchen Skate Park. It's a skate park built by a professional BMX rider, but I wanted to do it with my own twist on it. So the idea about this step down feature here is to be able to jump it. Obviously, I said that I want to be able to flip this step down and land in the landing there. I want to be able to do 3 combos, but I also want to be able to do some jibs on it and also be able to do a bunch of jibs here in the middle. But also you kind of want to be able to just manual down the platform and carry a speed for the next one if you want. You also want to be able to jump it backwards up there from the box jump, both landing and kicker, all different 4 ways that you can jump. So basically just the ultimate little hub for being able to do whatever you want and go wherever you want in the park as well. A few measurements on it. I wanted quite a robust kicker. I didn't want a small tiny step down feature because that's not really necessary in a skate park. So the kicker is 125 tall and there's a 70 centimeter step down. So it's a bit of a difference between it, but it's not too scary or intimidating to be able to jump it down comfortably, but there's also going to be a platform between, so it's actually not going to look scary at all when you go into it. And also you're going to be able to just roll down it and still carry a lot of speed because there's a down platform there. It just opened up a lot of jibs here. You're going to be able to go here, do manuals, you're going to be able to go the other way around as well. So this has been a dream feature of mine since I was a kid, and it's so cool to finally realizing it. But also it's quite intimidating because all the decisions that are made here are gonna fall back on me if they're bad. But I'm pretty convinced that we've been thinking about every sort of scenario and we're gonna be able to do it in the best possible way. Since we're building quite tall features, I said that we're gonna go quite heavy on the width of all the features. So you can do spins, transfers, you're gonna be able to spin the transfers because there's a lot of skate parks I've ridden in the world that are quite narrow, and that takes away a lot of the fun. So you can't really just blast them however you want. For a 4.8 meter wide box jump line, whatever, it's going to be 4 different features that are the same width. That's just insane. Big discussion of the day was that how do we figure out a gap that fits not only tricks but speed, and that also works with the radius of the kicker and also the landing. Point to point ended up being 3.1 meters, so 310. I think it's gonna work out really well. If any one of you guys are good at drawing, send me an Instagram DM and then of an idea of what to do here. We have different sorts of layouts that we thought about, but it could be cool to involve you guys, and if you're good at drawing and if you're creative. We can start from here, and the only thing is you have to be able to carry speed going that direction, but also want it to be fun to ride that direction. You can be using the wall if you want as a wall ride. We can build onto that. Keep in mind that we can do transfers between here and there, but then also we want it to be really quick and nice, and maybe not like a spine or something like that. We have a big quarter over there, ride the feature this way, and then all of a sudden you have a shit ton of speed going into this. So yeah, hit me up on Instagram if you have any ideas.
And everybody's got to run. Ain't nobody gonna hold you. And everybody needs someone. Don't try to go alone. Don't say I never told you. Steal up on, say goodbye to pain and sorrow every day and every night.
Jag ville ha 52. Look at that last piece. That was the last and final bit of the puzzle. It ended up being such a good feature in the end, and we did some rolling on it, and I think it's going to work out insanely good as soon as some plywood is on it. Ended up being, what? 320. Okay, so 10 centimeters longer than we initially thought, but that is just better, because when we actually roll it down, we're gonna get a lot of speed from that wall, so it's just gonna benefit us if it's a bit longer, I think. The gap of the box jump is about 250 sweet spot from edge. Step down is definitely a bit longer than the other one, but step downs are usually a lot longer because it has to be, because we're going down instead of up. This was episode 3 of the build series. I still don't know what to call it because we haven't released the first video when this is being filmed. Well done, you little shit, and you too, you less of a shit. Go follow Stomberg Big on Instagram. You don't even have an Instagram, do you? Soon. Okay, you will have one when this is up. So go follow Stomberg Big and check out Andreas as well. But you can follow me for more episodes. There's a lot more that is gonna happen. And like the video.
Hej då!